corner the market to supersize and grow your business without getting into trouble, meaning without creating a monopoly or doing market manipulation. This is one of those idioms, like so many of our idioms that we talk about. There is a positive side and there can be a negative or evil or legal challenge side. This idiom has been around since the 1800s when the Hunt brothers in the early 1800s there were three of them, and they tried to corner the silver market by buying up all the silver so that they could control and manipulate the prices and drive the prices up. And then in 1869, on the Black Friday, there was a financial panic because Jay Gould and James Fisk tried to corner the gold market. And so there was a panic and everything. It's why it's called Black Friday, because there was a panic in 1869. And cornering the market is when you try to get all the market share or buy up all of a commodity and control the price of something because you own so much of a particular product or service, or usually it's a product or a commodity, and you can drive up prices. It's why colluding with your competitors is against the law, because then you can collude and drive up prices, things like that. So what does this mean, and how can we actually apply it in a way that helps us to grow and build and supersize our business? Number one thing that comes to mind for me is we can serve a segment of our industry, our market, better than anyone else. We can do by just serving a segment, a target audience group, and serving them to the best of our ability and making sure that they have a great experience. We can actually corner the market for a segment of our industry, but we're not going to get into trouble because we're not manipulating prices. Well, we are manipulating, we are controlling prices for what our products and services are based on the value that we add. If you're adding, and we're that, obviously I have COVID today and my brain is not working. Value is, and money is an exchange of value. So what we charge for something, depending on our audience, depending on the people that we're serving, depending on the level of problems we're solving, we can control the price that we charge for something based on the value that we provide, the value of our products and services. And again, that's going to always be in the eyes of the customer. The customer is always going to be the one that tells us when it's too much or not enough. But if we're really zoning in and honing in on the needs of a specific group of people, that is an example of how we can corner the market. We can get a huge market share of that customer group within our industry and not get into any trouble. At least usually not. We still see antitrust cases and monopolies and things come up, especially with tech companies and things, every so often. I don't watch that stuff a lot, but you may, depending on what industry you happen to be participating in and working in. If you're in stocks or bonds or commodities, chances are you have much better knowledge of this particular idiom than I do. So I don't know that I've ever actually said, well, let's corner the market, but I might, because I think that we should find a target audience, niche down, and find a group of people that we can serve better than anyone else, so we are the go-to only solution in their minds, even though there's probably other solutions and other vendors and other suppliers for just about everything. We become the one that they go to. The category king, let's call it, category queen. All right, that's our idiom for today. Love you to know your experience with this idiom. Share in the comments below. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow, hopefully feeling better tomorrow, with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it or tweak it or think about what it means to you to grow and build and supersize your business? Have an awesome day. Bye. Slow connection. I can't stop my video. Finish.